Askeladd is one of the greatest antagonists ever penned down on paper, and his last stand is easily one of my favourites of all time. Yo guys, I finally returned from completing every single Skyrim quest, yes, even collecting the Stones of Baranzai, I told you bastard, and can finally get back to cooking absolute peak videos for you. Today a certain half Welsh, half Danish, full badass will be under my expert scope, and of course this is the Ashen Lad. Askeladd is a character who at first glance may seem immoral, narcissistic, spiteful, manipulative and sly. And you'd be absolutely right. However, hidden deep underneath these negative aspects that creates the outward presentation of Askeladd is a proud, calculating, patriotic warrior who would gladly sacrifice his life for the betterment of the land he wishes to defend. Askeladd's final stand begins when King Sven holds a celebratory hosting for his official conquering of England, with many important political figures present, such as Canute, Floki, Askeladd and Thorkel. Whilst Askeladd believes he has entrapped Sven in a snare of his own making, Sven's mentioning of invading Wales sends a cataclysmic shake through Askeladd, and no wonder this guy's forehead is the size of KSI's. I mean, look at that brain. But anyways, with Askeladd cornered into either protecting Canute, someone he believes will be a valiant and fair king, or Wales, his mother's beloved home, he makes a calculated risk in achieving both. At the start of chapter 52, named The Hero Returns, we see the king, old and decaying, looking down with condescending disgust at Askeladd, whose hard and determined face still possesses a strong resolve. You'd almost think that the two should be in opposite positions, and this is something Askeladd also believes. By pronouncing himself as the fabled
Lucius Artorius Castus,
rightful king of Britannia, slave to no one, Askeladd assumes a role of madness that will allow Canute's ascension to the throne without suspicion. In a beautiful double panel, Askeladd claims the head of Sven, but are you really telling me there wasn't a single archer in the hall for protection? Like not one just stationed in case something of this exact nature occurred? Like it was really that easy to kill the king? Maybe it was Paul's day off, I don't know. Askeladd kills him in a calm manner and somewhat eerie feeling before an explosion of violence breaks out, and oh my lord is this man a demon. If you had I Don't Give a Fuck by Yeet and Drake playing as background, it wouldn't even seem out of place because this man don't give none. We knew how skillful Askeladd is, but this display had me beyond gassed. I mean, bro's just playing with these fools, laughing, taunting, flaunting his aura like the goat he is. I can't even lie, this might be one of the best manga panels of all time. The corpses of inferior men scattered around him, only one remains, plastered by their filthy Danish blood, laughing like a psychotic sadist high on the scent of his own tenacity. And amidst these dying animals, he calls out to those who remain to even consider challenging his overwhelming omnipotence.
That was an okay shot right there, though.
Oh my god, bro, is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
I'm saying the shot was okay.
All right.
However, none can withstand, even bringing Floki to his knees to bow before him after being labelled as slave, one of the few things that can truly enrage him. I feel like this battle was a turning point for many people on Askeladd's character, as we see just how strong his conviction is for protecting his mother's honour, which gained a lot of respect for him in the community, and the fact that people say he's a Gambino clone to this day makes me laugh. Of course, then this Fen boy has to come over and ruin it, but it was all part of the plan I suppose, but it may have been poetic justice. If Askeladd killed Floki, the real reason for Thor's death, and Thorfinn found out about it years later, but I digress. This guy makes dying look cool as hell too, taking a sword to a vital point and just standing there like, bruh, is that it? After he finally falls, we get a beautifully tragic moment as Thorfinn realizes his quest for revenge was futile, and Askeladd's death would bring no catharsis to him, only further emptiness. Askeladd even gives Thorfinn wisdom in his dying moments. What a guy. Askeladd was a mysterious man, harbouring a hatred for the Danes due to their bloodthirsty nature, considering them no more than animalistic beasts who feast on their own base urges for satiation, and this made him cynical to the life he was a part of. But in the end, his final stand, he experienced the true ecstasy in slaying those he loathed, all whilst mocking their weakness, making it one of the most legendary moments in manga history. The anime did a decent job, the music, voice acting, and close-up details primarily carrying. However, I do still prefer the manga as there is a quality that the anime just can't quite grasp. But hey, at least they did justice to Askeladd's forehead, Mostras Krashat Mappa. Overall, his final stand really solidified him as a GOAT, and even if he was still kinda a douche, there was a certain redemption arc in his character as he left the planet achieving something selfless, freeing Thorfinn from his curse and protecting Wales, the hero destined to return to save them from suffering. That's going to wrap this video up, guys. Just wanted to talk about such a good moment that I don't see much discussion on, and it's a short one as I'm just getting back into the flow of making videos. The next chapter of Berserk is out November 10th, so stay tuned for that as I will be making a video on it. But until I see you then, peace.